Yeah, and how is everybody this fine day? I hope everybody's having a great Monday. I know I am. I did want to share our coaching specials right off the bat, but today we're going to talk about 450-pound Tess Holliday proclaiming, "You're all just fat phobic." Tess, the gift that keeps on giving. It's kind of wild. I truly wish this woman nothing but the best. And the best she could expect is very, very shortened life with a lot of pain. Like, I hate to even state that. Like bring it to people like that, but that's the truth. Like, it's not like you could like escape the eventuality of your life choices like this. Like, it is not like this woman is going to lead a long, happy, healthy life, or is leading a happy, healthy life right now. Because I'm about to argue. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. But let's just really take a look at this, right? Because before we even get to her, I just want everybody to understand there's no such thing as fat phobia. Like, everybody grasped this, right? Like, it is a completely made up phrase and terminology meant to end conversation. But there's not actually a thing such as fat phobia. You know, first of all, the term implies an irrational fear or hatred of fatness, but it's like, that is not reality. You know, like, nobody had if you hate somebody for nothing that they can, or for something that they can change, that is bigotry, right? But if I say, I can't stand how you disproportionately burden all of society from your greedy ass fucking choices, that is not a phobia. That is a reason, you know? And there is no irrational fear of being fat, because being fat is bad for you. I mean, by every measure, it's this weird thing where people have just been allowed to say words as like conversation enders or insults. It's like calling somebody a Nazi nowadays. Like, "Oh, you're a Nazi." Like, you don't even know what that fucking means anymore. Like, I mean, people don't even fucking really try to pretend that they know what that means anymore. But let's take a look at this and what she has to say about this. First of all, one more time, this is Tess Holliday's TikTok page. This is the only page where she actually fucking truly exists, by the way. If she posts on Instagram, it's destroyed in the comments, and apparently she's getting it now too. But let's listen to what she has to say here in her fucking nerd ass glasses.
Let's be so for real for a second. This app.
Let's be so for real for a second. Sorry, I just had to.
Is full of people wearing way less than what I had on. This video has now reached.
So if you're just gonna look at what initially.
Let's be so for real for a second.
The person, the commenter says, "Can we normalize wearing clothes in TikTok videos?" Right? So she's up, like, the commenter, Dave's smoocher, Dave's number one smoocher reel is the commenter. I don't know. But like, he basically says, "Can we normalize wearing clothes in TikTok videos?" Because the video that she made this in, this was this video. By the way, this is a skincare line video. I want, like, I can see why a skincare line would like choose her, because there's a lot of surface area to pick. Like you really want, like, making, like, having a skincare line devoted towards fat people is pretty intelligent if you think about it, right? Because they got a lot of fucking skin, right? They do. They got a lot of fucking skin. So that just makes perfect sense. But this is the video she's in. It's her soft girl era video where she, for some reason, thinks she should be wearing this and looking good in it. I don't know. It's from Pacifica Skincare. So good job, Pacifica Skincare, finding one of the most, objectively unliked human beings on the fucking planet. Only liked by very fucking few people, like a very small fringe. Good job. Good job. Good job. I love it. Keeping all men soft. Sheesh. You need a gym girl area. It is over. Apparently the memo was
Happy Valentine's Day. So I want good skin.
Apparently the memo did not get through to this woman, but apparently that is over. Like this. Oh shit.
So I want good skincare doesn't have to be. Welcome to my.
I'm trying to get it so I can look at the comments, but apparently we can't. However, this is her response to it.
Let's be so for real for a second. This app is full of people wearing way less than what I had on. This video has now reached.
And TikTok is definitely full of like women wearing way less than what she had on. If you look at it in a certain way, if you look at the actual surface area exposed, every time she goes sleeveless, she exposes more skin than the average healthy weight woman in a bikini. And that's just true. Like if she's not wearing sleeves, there's more skin exposed than like 120-pound average height, healthy weight, athletic woman. Because for those of you that do not grasp this, 120 to 135 pounds should be the average weight of the average height woman. We have just blown that so far out of the motherfucking water. Like it is so far down the goddamn road of, down the road of like fucking chocolate and fucking bullshit. But it's like, I agree that there are other women wearing less clothing, like on their as a ratio of what is covered and what is not covered on their body. But if we're looking at just skin surface in general, you are exposing more skin than about 4 women when you just wear a bra and the car cover you call panties. So it's just on how you look at it, really. It's how you want to see it. Like if they're wearing less than you by ratio of what they're showing, or by skin surface area. But because by skin surface area, you're nearly the world fucking champion. You're nearly the world champ. But here we go.
Over 1 million views, and I would say 90% of the comments are commenting on my weight. But also thank you so.
So 90% of the comments on her video are commenting on her weight. 100%, Tess, I want you to listen to this very closely, because I think this might be an important factor for you. I think I might be able to help you understand what's going on and how you should move forward from here. But 100% of your notoriety, of the money you've earned, of who you think you are, of the things you've done, of the connections you've made, 100% of all of those are because you're fucking fat. 100%. It is not your intellect, fuck sure, but it is also not your personality, because that's seriously devoid also too. Speaking as a personality deficient person, I can say that you are a personality deficient person also. However, 90% of the comments is actually less commentary than should be about your weight, because it should be 100%, because that's the only reason why anybody knows your fucking name. Because you are a glutton. Because you're a glutton that chooses to lie a lot about her gluttony and try to profit from it. That is 100 fucking % of why anybody knows your fucking name. You were never a model. You were a circus sideshow attraction that they hauled onto a fucking runway. That's it. That's reality. I know that you don't like to sit in here, but that's reality.
so much for the views because it's actually a sponsored post with one of my favorite skincare brands. So mwah, thank you for that.
Yeah, and if they look at the comments, that'll be the last one you get with them. Just saying. Like, I don't think that they actually wanted you to have a target market of people that fucking hate you and like hate comments on their fucking thing. And I don't think she should be getting hate comments, but to mention her weight, Jesus Christ, fucking why not?
But the issue really comes down to that all of you guys are fat phobic. And I'm sure most of
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
what it is. That's what it is. The entire world, 90% of the entire world is the problem. Not you face fucking yourself with food daily, decade after fucking decade, to the point where you are fucking globe shaped. It's everybody else. Everybody else is fat phobic, which, one more time, there's no such motherfucking thing as fat phobia. There's no fucking such thing at all. There is no irrational fear of being fat, because being fat is objectively unhealthy for you. There's no irrational fear of it. And people are not afraid of fat people. Like, nobody's afraid of you, Tess. Nobody would be afraid of somebody that they could walk backwards away from at a moderate pace and outrun. Like literally a slow walking pace, and they would eventually outrun you. Nobody needs to be afraid of fat people. Nobody's afraid of you. There's no fear. There's definitely not an irrational fear of being fat, and there's definitely not an irrational fear of fat people. There is a fear of ending up fat, which is a healthy fear. That's very, very, very healthy. There is no such fucking thing as fat phobia. Zero.
know that, but no one would be saying the things that you guys are so comfortable saying in my comments if it weren't for my size. I
think that people would feel very comfortable saying shit still in your comments. I think you're a little off there, because people feel very comfortable saying shit in my comments too. And you know what I do? Laugh, because I don't care. Like, you very seriously care. Like, you know you're super fucking fat. You just want to be pretending that that's not a factor, that you're still like, that you are a model and all that shit. But people would say nasty shit. You know why? Internet. It's the fucking internet. Welcome to reality. Sorry you had to wake up to it. But I do believe you're right. A lot of these people wouldn't be making the comments if you weren't gluttonously fat. But you are indeed gluttonously fat, and you did it to your fucking self in a very arrogant fashion. And we have just entered an era, it seems, where that is not going to be seen as acceptable anymore. It's one thing if you are fat and you are trying. That's a completely different story. But to just proclaim like, well, I'm fat, and if you don't like it, you're fat phobic. There's something wrong with you. I'm 450 pounds, and I eat cake from the fucking center, but I am perfectly fine. If you don't think I am so attractive that you want to jack off right in front of me, then you, in fact, are fat phobic. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, like, it's just a very weird thing. So people mentioning your size one more time here, Ho. Nobody would know who the fuck you are if you weren't a super fat fuck. If you weren't a super fat fuck, nobody would know who the fuck you are. You should take, if somebody like fucking does an emoji of a whale, you should fucking heart that shit and thank them. Because that's your fan base. You just don't fucking realize it. You have been catered to too long by Instagram, by TikTok, by even X for a while. And Facebook, you have been coddled too long, when they were literally suppressing any possible thing that could possibly hurt your fat ass fucking feelings. Now that shit's not happening anymore, this isn't like a surge in people's comments. This is just, they're all of a sudden allowed to make comments now, and you are not liking them. This is how people have felt for a while. Notice how you could not find success anywhere else but TikTok. Yes, she has following, that most of which I'm sure she fucking bought, by the way. But so she has following, but it doesn't mean that people are following her because they like her. She's very clearly not liked that much. She cannot post anywhere but TikTok without the comment section becoming a gang fucking tackle. Period. Let's hear what else she has to say.
That's really all it is. So while you guys work through whatever you need to work through, I'm going to stay moisturized and gorgeous.
It's amazing to me. And I always point this out. If she was anorexic, she'd never call herself gorgeous on camera. I mean, she does all the time. Like she claims to have atypical anorexia, which she doesn't. She just lies. I mean, that's another thing too. Like she's just a fucking liar. Like you're wondering why people are not like nice to you in your comment section. Well, you're a fucking liar. like you are a very grotesque liar, because I believe one of the lies was you were going to donate a bunch of money for shirts that a lot of people didn't even receive but paid for, and you were going to donate the proceeds to a domestic violence shelter, and you never fucking did. Like, this is a horrible fucking woman right over here. Horrible mother, horrible person. She's horrible. And here's the thing. If it wasn't true, she would have sued me by now. Because you can bet your last fucking dollar that she definitely knows who the fuck I am. I have the DMs that she has sent to other people trying to talk shit about me to them, thinking that they would also want to talk shit about me, and they send them straight to me. So trust on this. She knows who the fuck I am. 100%. 100%. She absolutely knows who the fuck I am. She just doesn't realize that she has no fucking traction anymore. I had a client who was in recovery of anorexia, and it was absolutely devastating illness, horribly life altering. It's absolutely devastating. The point I was making, by the way, was that, you know, she knows who I am. So me saying that she's full of shit talking about anorexia, or that she's full of shit in a billion other ways, she would have absolutely sued me and tried to sue me if it wasn't true. But here's the reason. I actually have people ask me this, like, you say a lot of wild shit. Like, have you ever been sued? I have never been sued. V-Shreds threatened to do it one time. I have never, ever been sued, because people know two things. One, that if they file a lawsuit against me, I get discovery, which means the shit that I'm saying is going to be proven correct. That's one. Two, they know I will countersue every motherfucking time. If you're going to haul me into court because you think I defamed you because I said true shit, I'm going to sue you for every fucking dollar you have. Period. Every fucking dollar you have. And that's why they don't do it. She definitely wouldn't. I'd sue her for all fucking $1,000 she has.
And happy and fat. Let's be
you're clearly happy. Clearly happy. Fucking wild. Wild. So a bunch of people were making fat comments about Tess, and she couldn't take it. I'm definitely not going to watch that video. But I still wanted to get to the comments section just to see if we could.
Happy Valentine's Day. Good. Welcome to my soft girl era. Welcome to my soft girl era. Yes. Washing away my...
No, I can't do it.
Welcome to my soft girl.
All it's going to do is keep her replaying fucking Welcome to My Soft Girl Area in that weird fucking creepy ass motherfucking voice. Anyway, let's do a little bit of Q&A before we talk about the next one. I just want to remind everybody, by the way, boom, here you go. Here's where we can get our coaching deals. Yeah, this is uncomfortable witness. It really is. It's uncomfortable. Welcome to my soft girl era. The fuck are you doing? It's so wild to me. I don't even get it. Don't even understand. Look at my cushion size bra, everybody. Exactly. What a terrible day to have eyes and ears. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And Jan, yes, it is such an insult. It's like an incredible insult for anorexics. Like for somebody like her to claim she has anorexia, it's so disgusting to me. It's one of the things that I find like more irredeemable about her. And this one, yes, if she was anorexic, she would never talk about talk about fat phobia. That's disease is so painful and alienating to deal with that she has no idea. It's mocking. That's my thing. It's like a mocking of anorexics that makes her, again, she's objectively just a horrible fucking person. So it costs banks to sue. They're not going to go there. Yes and no. I mean, there's been people that like, I have had people be like, "Hey, I'll take you to court." And I'll be like, "Fucking sign me up." Like find a lawyer that will think you can take this. Let them know that I'm going to countersue, and then they don't fucking respond back. Because what the fuck are you going to do? I say true shit, and I have First Amendment. At least, thankfully, I do again. Any softer, she'll be at risk of falling out of the main. That's exactly. Teresa, thank you for your honesty and candor. You've helped more people than you've hurt over the years. I've hurt nobody, myself included. I've gone down from 230 to 165. Thank you very much. Great fucking job. Everybody congratulate her. But I've hurt nobody. Saying true shit is not harmful. The only thing, people that claim that there's somebody that I've hurt. If you can be hurt with the truth, it's not me hurting you. I'm just the messenger. I don't make this shit up about these people. I just narrate their crazy bullshit and add swear words. I don't hurt anybody. But that's the thing. I know, and I know what you meant. And I'm not upset at you at all. I just thought it would be I thought it's an interesting thing. Like people always say that, like, well, you hurt so many people. Like if they're not going to listen to me, they're not going to listen to me. Straight up. If they're willing to listen, chances are that they need to go through the shit I'm saying, like this shit that I'm going to say. They need to go through the process of what it's making them feel. Like that's just reality. I know a woman who has been fighting anorexia since she was 10 years old. She's 70. She still got it. She's like 80 pounds. That's so horrible. So horrible. Starting aero hoop classes. I've heard very positive things. Very, very positive things. At least when Disney does a live action of WALL-E, she'll be able to get that extra work. That's funny. I wonder if they will do a live action of WALL-E. I highly doubt it in this environment. I highly doubt it. It would be good though. We should do a live action one. Do a live action WALL-E, and maybe people will start losing their candor. So I'll take any last questions about health related, weight loss, anything you want. By the way, boom, coaching specials. Working on a special project. Working on a special project for you guys too. Hopefully coming out soon. Multiple projects now that I'm thinking about it. All right, folks. So it doesn't look like looks like we're getting ready to bounce over. So I tell you what, I'm going to go grab a water. Kidding will double their movie production costs. Probably. But also, I can imagine it being like the worst thing ever for fat people. They would be so upset by the actual real portrayal of what their lives would be like. It's just the real portrayal, So I do want to tell everybody too. Tonight Mark and I welcome Della Dream. She is a TikToker and YouTuber, and we are going to talk about all things politics and social media, all that shit. So, here we go. What is the recommended dose for alchemy? Well, it's 2 capsules twice a day is the recommended dose on the bottle. I do have people that do 2 capsules first thing in the morning, 1 capsule in midday, and 1 capsule with their dinner. I also have people that do 1-1. I have people that wean themselves off, but I personally take it 2 and 2 right before I eat in like 2:30, and then I take another one right before I grab it, like a snack at like 6 o'clock or between 6 and 8 o'clock. So that is my suggestion for it. Yeah, they get upset about my 600-pound life because it shows the true shit. Like what all these women dress themselves up, get their makeup all done. They sit with the perfect angle with the fucking camera fucking damn near on the ceiling to look down at them so they look thinner. I mean, it's so fucking wild. And then they fucking just, you know, they want to portray themselves as being just an ordinary person. Meanwhile, if you walked 100 fucking yards, you might pass the fuck out. So it's just weird. Very, very weird. But all right, guys, I'm going to switch over. See you in the next video.
The Holy Trinity Bundle isn't just about weight loss, it's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also going to boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, no morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.